Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're finally taking a look at the Saga Synth.
Saga Synth, Saga Synth.
Oh yeah, man. But first, we're going to kick off with a song by one of our favourite artists who's been on the show. He's awesome. He's Glitch.
Embryonic, symbiotic, subatomic, sonic, breakbeat, metronomic, mnemonics. Group 14 periodic, sensei in a dojo, siliconic. Please remove those shoes, sacrifice the superficial and lay down your egos. Guess who? Silicon sensei, metallically blue, a teacher, his students, adherents, elementals, fused. Serves as one purpose, surplus, a purity, obstruction, a circus. Sensei construction, a house of instruction, induction, reverse us. Fuzuma, panels, sliding tiles, conduits, channels, inverted parallels, streams of consciousness and wishing worlds. A gong, bell, strikes. Silica seashells bind, cyclic silicate sensei tight. Lesson 1, don't fight. The art of war must first be sought by a pen and not a sword. Words of ink, not blood. For our minds are the wards of our souls, which are boars harbingers of such bad luck. And free your will. Calligraphic way of the quill, with a geisha. On the cold toe prototypes, not carbonite. Feel and heal with the maker. An endless construct of gliding screens that instruct us up the sliding scales of sensei's wisdom, from stories that tell of spiritual soldiers, scriptures in kanji, translation romantic in Wells. Sensei is wise and sensei is stoic. Sensei writes tales in blood, heroic. Master the pen, you master the sword. Beware your actions now written with sorrow, with war. The ink that turned red, recorded in law. You can't turn it black, revert to before. Ink stains the fingers, but blood dyes the soul. Black like the ink in the pen, but dissolve. Resolve confliction with honor, clear diction. Near perfect, not fiction. Deterring that friction. Semantic demolition, just listen. Silicate sensei dojo rendition. Martial artist conjures partial stanzas. Co-writes a book with a silicon master. Novelist with a samurai blade, kanji katana. Sensei swift with a mythical sword made. Wrought from the lava. Volcanic power, it'll cleave and carve ya. Then retreat for 1,000 years, or for half an hour. Temper the blade and tame the shade. Shadows dispelled by the wisdom he craved and learned in a silicon dojo. Saved by the pen, by the calligraphic way. Write new tales, new forms, hieroglyphic transformation, and no need for no swords. My tongue's cut finer, my nibs spilling chords. Metaphysical principles with lyrical thoughts. Born from an ammonite inner circle source. We write silicon wisdom from our sensei's kingdom of light. And so the screens closed and the dojo fell to but a single sampled sound, for the sensei's heart was on a bound. Immortalized in silicon, never to taste the carbonated joy, but for his inscriptions, his wisdom, kanji, calligraphic it was written, only this way to the inner circle. This was the Silicon Dojo.
The one, the only, the unmistakable Glitch. There is a pinned comment at the top of the chat if you want to go and check out all of his music, and I do suggest you do so, because guess what? He releases a song every 10 minutes. That's a joke. Get it? He kind of does, actually. In the last week, he's released like 5 songs. It's crazy. But he's one of the most inventive, original artists around on YouTube, and we love him because his clips are amazing. His music's amazing. And he's been on the show. So I've done an interview with him as well. You can go back through the back catalogue of almost 800 shows to go and check out his stuff. There's, as I said, a pinned comment. Check the link. Subscribe to his channel. Do the things. It makes the algorithms happy. I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. Finally, we're here. It is the day. That's never going to get old for me anyway. where we're going to take a look at Saga Synth by Audiokit Pro. I'm probably the last person to review it, and I don't care, man, because I'm going to get to spend a heap of time messing around with it in my own special way, yeah? I'd like to also send a shout out to our Wart Warriors. For $1 a month. You can become a Wart Warrior, and you get custom emojis in the chat with your face on them. And some other cool things too. Just for $1 a month, you can do that if you want. There's the link. Thanks, Thomas Christ. You're a legend. Oh, what am I doing? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh, what am I doing? Get rid of this. Man, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today. Alrighty, so we're finally looking at this great app today, but we've got to cover a couple of things. First, we've got to say hello to you. Hello. Audible video. Hello. Look at all the emojis. There they are. There's a Thomas Christ emoji. Hello, Ed B. Metal. Hello, Leela, who just had her show on her channel, which was awesome as always. Hello to Hambo Hounslow. And there's a Mamsy emoji as well. Hello, Robbie. What's going on? Hello, Alamanik. See, I know how to say it. Who else is here today? It's good to see you too. Good to see you back hanging around, Alamanik. Jim Shannon on the sounds. He is on them right now. Joe Glenn, I hope you're well. And I'm running on fuel today. I know I seem a little bit excited today. It's actually because I haven't had a coffee in 2 weeks. Man, don't do it. If you're addicted to coffee and then you take 2 weeks off and then you have one, man, I've got goosebumps. It's woo. I feel like hippie. Woo! Boom. Good deal. Greg O'Sullivan, what's going on? Sean Chandler, hello to you. Deep Gravity, or should I say Deep Gravity? Oh, there's no effect today. I forgot I turned down the effect on my last show. Let's turn that off. Did I see Matthew Fetcher here? I think I did. Hello, Matthew, the developer of today's app from Audiokit Pro. There he is. Glad you could join us. Man, this app today already, we're what in? We're 10 days into the year. One of the apps of the year. I'm sure there's going to be many this year, but this one warms the cockles of my nether regions. Who else is here that I haven't got to? I'm sure I've missed some people. Said hi to Robbie, I think. Tremor Bears in lurk mode. How creepy. We like creepiness on this channel, don't we? We love a bit of creepiness. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here. Watch out. Stream Elements bot is always watching what you do, taking notes. I've had a few people ask me about the Stream Elements bot. What is it doing? Why does it do nothing except say it's running? Well, it's trying to get fit. Anyway, so, man, this coffee, too bad, too much. I think I've got all of you. If I haven't, just slap me around the head. Valerie, I'm also a creepy lurker, she says, but my cockles are on fire. Damn. Anyway, so one of the best apps of the year is Matthew. Well, so far it is the best app of the year. There you go. So far, it'll definitely be in the list at the end of the year. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Russ might not agree. Adam Burst, hello. Because Russ hates 16-bit and 8-bit apps. He hates chiptune stuff. And guess what, Russ? Go away. Go do something else. All right. Shall we jump over and see if there's any price drops? Nothing's really changed from yesterday. So everything's still here. I'm not even going to cover it because the only thing you need to worry about today is this app right here. This is Saga Synth. And it is the bee's knees. And if you're going to get it now. It's $2.99. It's going to go up. Yeah, it's going to go up in price. And it's a steal at $3. In Australia, that's about $5.99. In Canada, that's $2 million. Just a quick currency conversion there. As we all know, Audiokit make fantastic apps. They are leaders in code for so many developers. But yes, this is changed because Audiokit has some new code in it. We're looking at kind of like a Mark II of the Audiokit code. And I was lucky enough to be on the beta for this. And man, I had no problems. No problems. But as always, and I'm sure Matthew will agree with this, there's normally not too many. There was no, I don't know if there were many problems. It wasn't for me, but then it got released and of course there's problems. But it's already had an update because that's what good developers do, sort things out, which was to do with save states. So happy times. Let's click the App Store link just so we can go over and have a look at it here. Here it is here. And as you see, it's going to go up. It's more than half price. Its intro sales $2.99. Let's zoom in on that. See? $14.99. So get it. You got to get it. Or you're going to kick yourself in the nuts. And nobody wants to do that. So iOS 14 and over. If you're under that, no bananas for you. And I'm going to kick off with, what can we kick off with? It is AUV3. And all right, let's talk about this too. I want to cover this before we get into it. I've seen a lot of discourse over this. It is a Rompler. It's not a synthesizer, even though it has the word synth in it. Now, if you're one of these people who are like, but I don't like Romplers, move the fuck along. It's okay. You don't have to be into it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to get all upset and cry. It's all good. Romplers are wicked, man. Synths are wicked. And you know, if it really concerns you that this is a Rompler and you're into synths, well, guess what? There's a billion synths on the App Store for you. So, I've just seen some people crying about it, man. I've seen some... Anyway, it's all good. This is supposed to be fun, man. This is an app that has taken the sounds from your favorite gaming console from back the Mega Drive, or what was it called in the US? Something stupid that didn't make any sense. Mega Drive for the rest of us. But it's taken the sounds, it sampled these sounds. Now, they're not one-to-one sounds either. They're slightly different. If you play them against the actual sounds, they're a little bit different. And that's cool because you have the ability within this app to shape your own sounds out of it as well, yeah? And Romplers are cool, I agree. You know, now this one doesn't take up too much space either. If we go over here, once it's installed on your device, it's only 131 meg. So it's not a lot, yeah? I know there are some Romplers out there that take up, 85 million gig or whatever. But this one doesn't take up too much, and that's nice. And look, I'm a big retro arcade person, so I love all this stuff, and I've been in heaven playing with this. And guess what, too? We're going to start in GarageBand today, because guess what? It works in GarageBand. There you go. Happy days. So, this is the first thing I made in it, and you can see it's only 4 tracks. Now, this isn't like a MIDI thing I imported in here. This is, from my memory, how this song goes. Yeah! Boing, 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 boing. Boom! Now, last night I made something else too. What did I make? 8-bit video. So today I plan on running through where everything is, so you work out how to use this, and you've got a better understanding of how it all works, so you can make a decision on if this is for you. And then I'm going to try and, at the end of the show, we're going to try and make an RPG song. Yeah, we'll make up an RPG in the chat, what it's about, give it a story and a theme, and then we'll try and make the music for it with it. Yeah, man. I've actually put that on my soundboard over here so I can hit it anytime. Man, I'm so happy. I know, right, Matthew? How cool is this? Look, folks, so many instances of AUV3 running in GarageBand. I'm not getting any crashes. Mind you, I am running the current, well, not current anymore because we're 2023, aren't we? The 2022 iPad Pro. So maxed out iPad Pro, so it should be able to handle all this, yeah. Anyway, we'll get out of GarageBand for a bit because apparently to some people, it's just a toy. It's not what real producers use to make music. Apparently. Anyway, we'll open it up in AUM because that's a fun place to open things up. Saga Synth. So it is AUV3. Let's connect a keyboard to it. I got to turn on my keyboard, don't I? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Hello, FPC. So we got sound. Ah. I can't even remember. That's supposed to be Donkey Kong. I'm going to open a MIDI channel over here as well. We'll use this later. Let's look at the interface. Now, straight off, you're going to say, how cool is that? Is that a Sega Game Gear? It sure is. Now, I had a Sega Game Gear when I was very young, and I loved the absolute poo out of it. It was so amazing. It guzzled a lot of batteries, let me tell you that. And one of my favorite games on there was Wonder Boy, the original Wonder Boy. And my alarm clock in the morning is the Wonder Boy theme. It really wakes you up. See you later, many vibes. Did I say hello to you? I don't think I did. Hello, goodbye. Hello, Princess LDG. So yeah, the interface it's virtually a Sega Game Gear, and it's so cute. I really love skeuomorphism when it's used in a nice way like that. So there it is. Now let's play around with some things. Let's tell you where everything is. So in the middle, obviously, we have our banks where all of our patches are. And man, are there some patches in here? 350 plus patches in this bad boy. So many. And they're set up into, you can have all of them here. You can have them alphabetically. You know, it depends on how weird you are and how organized you are or how anal you are about things. Then you've got all the Saga ones, which are modeled from the Mega Drive. Then we have also other creators who have submitted their tones in here as well. So we've got Dean from Electronisounds, we've got GarageBand guide, Patrick from the GarageBand Jade. MobyPixel, Gavinski from Gavinski's Tutorials, Wed, Sky Lullaby, the Audio Dabbler, Sound of Izrael, Shazaam, Marc Hupkens, DJ Puzzle. So there's heaps. And as I said, there's over 350 sounds in here. But we're going to start off just messing about with the sounds in the Saga stuff. So 0. Oh, man. Now, if you've ever wanted to recreate some fighting, we've got Street Fighter effects here. It's so good. And a lot of these all have the names attached to them too, like from Shinobi. We got Player One dings. And there's a bunch of drum kits in here as well. Yes, I will get to that. I will get to that, Matthew, because I'm going to be using that definitely for making this song. But yes, we'll go through the presets. We'll stop here, right? Let's go through what things do. So we'll head over just to this basic sound here. So on our main screen, we have pretty standard stuff. We've got our main volume here. We've got a limiter, which is nice. So we can limit the sound there. We've got a little built-in limiter there. Then we have this thing called the circuit. When we turn this on, it's got a shock factor, yeah? So it's like a bit crusher. So very easy to model sounds from just this basic sound that we started off with the turn of one knob. Look at that. So there's a lot of sculpting you can do with this. Of course, we have a filter here. We've got a resonator. It's a combination decimator and bit crusher combined. It's a desicrusher. There we go. And over here we have a thing that is called the sonic blast, which kind of like a distortion kind of thing, but we'll just call it a sonic blast in combination with the circuit. Wicked. Let's turn both these off. We've got an auto pan here. And we've got a depth for this auto pan. Really nice stuff. We've also got a tremolo. Let's give it some depth. Right, so good stuff there. We've also got our mono, if we want to move into mono. Currently, we're in poly there, so without this, we can play chords. And in mono, we can only play single notes. Plus, you've got a glide. Nice stuff. We got a verb here. We can take out some of the high end there. We can cut the low. We've got a low cut for the verb. So that's only the first screen. In our second screen here, this is where you can choose your sound. So this is where you can really decide what you want to make here. You can really get down to creating some interesting stuff. Now there's two sides to creating a tone. So we've got one on the left and one on the right. And in the middle, we have a layer mix button. So we can bring these up. We'll just take this circuit off for now. So at the moment, you can hear we've got this 16-bit tone A, and we've got a crunch over here. We can click on the one to the right and change this to a lead. And now... And with your mix button, you can decide if you just want one or the other, or do a 75-35 split, or right up the middle. Let's find something random here. We've got the Altered Beast sound. Man, this sound reminds me of so... Rise from your grave. I'm not half into this stuff. We've got Dracula's Castle here, I'm guessing, which is from is it the end level? Is it the last level of Castlevania? Beautiful. With each of these, we have a level, so you can control the level. If you've got both of them up, you can take one down. Thank you, David, very much for the super chat. Is my thing working? There it is. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. So you can control your level. You can do some tuning as well. So we can tune this Altered Beast one here. Double clicks bring everything back to where they originally were at the beginning, yeah? We've got our fine tuning if you want to go up in semitones. We've got a pan. And both of these have the same thing either side, so you can really sculpt to your heart's content. And both of these have individual ADSRs, so we've got attack, decay, sustain, release. And also, what you can do is if you get happy, you can link them together. So you can just have one of them. Really nice little button here, well thought out. So if you want to get them exactly the same, you can just hit the little link button and it'll disable the one on the right, and this one will control both. for you. What else can we find here? Bit of Pirate's Gold. Now, the beautiful thing about this too is this is just not 16-bit sound. So if you're looking at it and going, oh, but you know, how limiting, just 16-bit Mega Drive stuff, you can sculpt whatever you want from these sounds. There's so many options for sculpting here. It's, you know, you start out with one of these sounds that have been taken from a Mega Drive game, and turn it into something completely different. It doesn't have to be like that. It's your playground to do whatever you want with. We also have a chip phaser here. Let's turn this on. Let's grab a sound that's kind of got a bit more. Let's grab a pad on this side. That beautiful notch filter. Isn't it sexy? So we've got our chip phaser, we've got a chip flanger. Really, really nice. And my favorite is the stereo delay. Listen to this bad boy. Lovely feedback, goes on forever. Wonderful. I was going to expose what the avocado means. It's got a secret meaning, the avocado. We also have a harmonic filter. Perfect for that that Sega sound. So we've got a filter envelope here as well. So and a nice little knob on the end there to decide how much power that this is going to get. The strength of the filter, really nice. High feisty feather. Dan Ekberg, hello to you. Have I missed anyone who's popped in while we're sticking around. I said hello to Leela already. Avocados are just vaginas. Oops, I've given it away now. Now remember, we started just with a really simple sound for that. So I'm going to jump over to the sequencer. So I think Chem OK from the Bud apps, you know very well. He's been on the show, interviewed him on the show. I think he's behind the sequencer here. So we can turn on the sequencer. And when we hold down a key, so as soon as we turn on for the first time, it says turn on, play in your host. To use the sequencer, press play in your host. And so in GarageBand or whatever. And so if we hit play now, our sequencer is off. And we can use these arrows and we can decide how many steps we want this to go for. Let's take it to 16. Our division knob will change the speed of this. We've also got a gate on here as well, so we can cut out and get those staccatos. So you can see how this is really handy for making like really, stock standard 16-bit stuff, because you can just hold down a key and it does all the shit for you. And you can decide only to have one of the layers playing, because remember we've got 2 sounds. So you can choose layer 2, have both, or just one. And you can lock the sequence as well, so you can't make any mistakes and go up here. Well, I just did that. You can lock the sequence in as well. You can clear the sequence really easy with the clear button. Everything's really made nice and easy for you to understand. Now, there's a bunch of sounds in here that already have sequence things in here, which makes it fantastic. We've got a little bit of information here, so if you want to go and check out more apps from Audiokit, plus if you're a developer, you can find the code here to design your own apps as well using the Audiokit code, which is awesome. And I know many developers have been using this code because, I don't know, I'm not a developer, but they say it's just easy to use. And isn't that good? That's what we love. So we also can lock sequence when you change presets. There we go. Thank you. So if I change presets here, so let's do that. So now it's locked and we change. Sweet. How cool is that? So if you want to save your own sound, once you have created some kind of really cool sound, you have a save option here, and you can save this to whatever bank you want, which is interesting. You can select a bank to save this to. You can select it to your user bank, or you can just go and add it to Patrick's GarageBand guide and say that he did it and blame Patrick. Yeah? Why not? So really easy to save stuff. Plus you have a randomization section here with the dice. So when you click that, it doesn't so much randomize and create a whole new interesting sound. It randomizes one of the presets. Let's go ahead and try it again. Oh man, how much When you hear that sound, does that remind you of being a kid? Reminds me of being a kid, or at least a teenager. Showing my age. Is that from Space Harrier? Am I right? Or is it actually from Out of This World? There's so many sounds that have been reused from the Saga Synth. So now you've got an overall idea of where everything is. You should be cool with that. Shall we go through some sounds? We'll go back to the beginning here, and we've got everything playing. So you can see some of these sounds have the sequencer attached, like this one, Sega Helicopter. So when I hold down, somebody's already gone ahead and programmed this for you to get a helicopter sound going. Beautiful. So there's a bunch of drum kits in here as well. So that clearly is the Sonic drum kit. Hello, Kim. Now this is the Golden Axe gong. And of course, what would not be, I'm pretty sure, is this Mortal Kombat fight? Of course, there's got to be. So many cool drum kits in here. Man, this Jungle Hunt. I love seeing these names pop up. So we've got some dirty kicks there. And we've got 4 Sega tones here. C, D. Mortal Kombat 2 punches. Get some dirty sub. Man, that's a low kick. That's a low kick. Man, they're so beautiful, these sounds. We are nowhere near through. Here's our altered beast. Rise from your grave. And it's even called Beast Grave. There you go. So you know that one is. There's a kick. Time are we? 49. Another touch we should really talk about is the ability to change sounds on the fly and leave this open. It's a small, very, very small thing, very subtle, but very handy. Than having to reopen. Any splatterhouse sounds? I don't think there are, actually. So what's really nice too is when you are on this screen, you can see what's being made. So most of these are in the Saga Sounds. They are one sound on each, either split to a mix either side. Excuse me. Wow, I think I need a coffee. We'll jump over to the other presets, and we'll start making something in about 7 minutes. Oh, damn. That was Knuckles who did that one. Echo the Dolphin, huh? So as you can see, we're only at 53, and just the Saga sounds alone, 123 sounds. Yes, there's Strider in here. Shinobi's Revenge. How oriental. Shining Force, man, all these games. There's even a Saga guitar in here. There's a bit of delay to this. All right, so we'll have a look at some of the other sounds in here. So we've got Electronisounds has got a, what have we got? We've got 24 sounds in here. Patrick has gone the full length here with Fantasy Zone, Turrican, so you can hear we've got a sequence sound going on here. find so we've got and as you can see, I'm only holding down one key here because our sequence is doing all the work. This is so invaluable for making 16-bit music, 8-bit, whatever you want to call it. Uh-oh, plumbers. So we've got an ARP in, so even ARP's in here as well. Got another sequencer here. This has been made with the this man. What sounds do we have in here? We've got two in here. The 16-bit kit and the 16-bit Mortal Kombat kit. Man, does this thing just get better and better as you go through it? It's ridiculous. It is so damn cool. Gavinski's got some stuff in here, and of course, being Gavinski, it's not going to be your usual stuff. Just let me close this out. I know because sometimes GarageBand can mess with sequencing. There's some really nice sounds in this bank. So just while we're here too, you can import sounds as well. So you can import tones that you've made nice and easily. You can hit a new initial patch, create a new bank. You can reorder things as well. So if you don't like the way things are, you can drag them and move them around yourself and change the position that they're in. That's up to you. Which is a nice little thing. Wow, what a tone that is. You see what I mean about we've totally moved out of the realm of 16-bit sounds now. Now we've got really beautiful pads, like this is a synth, yeah? So again, these people going, but it's a Rompler. Whatever. Move along. Enjoy something else. Sounds like a stand-up bass. What's going on? So the audio dabbler's got about 20 sounds in here. Oh, look, we got a sex pod. We haven't had one in here for a while, have we?
Why do I need a sex bot when I have Jade?
Exactly. So this one here, this Marc Hupkens one, has a whole bunch of sequences in it. See you later, Jim. We're going to favour that one. Really easy to favour stuff as well. So you've got a little star here. You can edit, rename the presets, you can copy them, or you can save them so you can send them to other people. Really easy to do. Of course, really easy to do. Wicked stuff. Shall we open up? Let's go over to GarageBand. And should we make some stuff? Maybe. Let's do it. We've got a bit of time, so I was going to go over today because I just want to mess around. While we're doing that, let me remind you of a couple of things. Please hit the like and do all that stuff. It does help. And all that jazz. It really does matter if you can hit the like and do all that fancy stuff. Also, coming up over the next couple of days, there's some fun things. So tomorrow we're taking a look at Nembrini's brand new multi-band bass amp. So if you're a bass player, yes, finally another bass amp. There's not enough bass amps out there. And let me tell you, this thing is fat and all that. It's really cool. It'll give Mammoth a bit of a run for its money. It's really sweet. The day after that, we're doing our 800th show. Can you believe it? And we're going to cover, how we got to 800 shows. And I'm going to attempt for the first time ever to write a Dread Circus acoustic song on the show. We'll do something completely different instead of like doing a walk down memory lane. And of course, to end the week, we have an interview with Folk Punk. Yeah, which is really going to be cool. We're going to have Folk Punk on the show and find out all about him. That's going to be wicked. Let's open up GarageBand and see if we can make something in here. In here. So we'll start a brand new project. We need to find Saga Synth. And we're going to try and just use all Saga Synth sounds. We'll see how many we can do until we crash GarageBand. Shall we? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, let's find a sound. Now, I have saved a favorite in here at least, and this one. Let's mess around a little bit with this. We can go full screen in GarageBand, so that's good. Hey MobyPixel, what's going on? See you later, David. Take care. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, shall we start by using this to kick off with? I think so. Now, where did that sound go? That's interesting. Did that disappear? I'm going to flick between sounds here. I don't know what happened there. Because we had it going just then. But the sound has dropped for some reason. I don't know what it's going to be, Gregory, to be honest. Let's see. Yes. Cutoff is all the way. Where are we? Where are you? Did it go down? How did that happen? So, we'll get back out of here and delete that. See, now every time I let go of it, that cutoff goes back down. Is that a bug? Is that a bug? I don't know. We'll just have a look. Or do I have to lock it or anything like that? That's odd. See, it keeps going back. Is it a GarageBand thing? See, when I stop, it's going back down to 0. Look at that again. Maybe it's MIDI mat to what? Well, that makes it hard. Oh, did I make sure I closed out? Yeah, we've got nothing else running back here that could cause it. GarageBand is so horrible. I hate you, GarageBand. Why do you do it? Yeah, I don't know. To the mod wheel? Ah. So, if I turn off, no. That sucks. Yeah, maybe the presets map to the mod wheel. Can I change that? Can I actually change? I guess I can't. Can I? Maybe we'll just find a different sound then. That was a really interesting sound to kick off with. Well, hopefully we'll find something else. I played wrong notes in here anyway. Still got a bit of sound going on there. Let's try something else. I'm going to go down to... Now I've got it locked. That's okay. Let's go into here and turn off some of these. So we'll start there. You can change it in standalone, but yes. Let's just, we'll just loop this out. Cool. That'll be a start. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's cool though. Yes, it is cool. Let's just copy this out. We'll just duplicate this sucker and we'll find a drum kit now. Okay. Got to turn back on my keyboard. We'll use a Sega, where are you? I love my Sonic kit. Let's take down the volume here. Cool, that'll do. Let's just do some quantization. Make sure we're good. Man, I love GarageBand so much. I really do. It's such a great app. Can you hear the sarcasm? Did I lose my tone there? I think I did. No Omni Collective. I don't cover garbage. Let's just loop this out for now. Okay, let's to this. This is like a metal fucking RPG. There we go. Let's leave that out. That'll do. Find something fun. is going on? It doesn't matter. You know what? It's all about having heaps of fun, and that's what this is. More than anything, it's just wicked fun. You know, if you're not having a good time and smiling when you're making stuff, you're doing the wrong thing. You're doing the wrong thing. Go start crochet. Right, now we just need some silly effects, and that'll do. I have no idea what this RPG is about. We'll call it the search for 16-bit metal. Yeah. It's about a young Kerry King from Slayer who's sent out on an adventure into the world of piss-poor metal to find the perfect riff and bring it back to Slayer so they can once again reign supreme as the greatest metal band of all time. There we go. That's an interesting enough story, don't you think? Let's duplicate. Let's put in some silly sound effects now, I think. We need some punching. That's what we need to cap it off. Some punching. And we've got... Let's control some levels here. That one sound. Loop out, and now we have our thing. Let's take this, solo these. to be about metal, the last thing we have to do is add some metal vocals, don't we? I know. We have to do it. Let's just add some death metal growls and then we're complete. Yeah? All right, so turn on monitoring. Let's go. We got a mic here. Hello, 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 hello. Rah, rah, yeah. What do we want? Some reverb? There you go, hey? What a fucking ace app. Now, I know I shouldn't swear because YouTube's changed their policy, but I didn't swear in the first 8 seconds, so we're all good. But what? Seriously, what a fantastic app. If you haven't already bought it, I don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe you need to go and see a doctor or something. I don't know what to tell you. It's $3 and it's not always going to be $3. Yeah, and look, I haven't even updated it yet. That's probably why I had issues. Aren't I a dickhead? I'm a dickhead. So there you go. And the latest update says, making the app better. I knew I updated it on my other iPad and not here. Making the app better and better. We fixed several little bugs in this update. Hang on, this update just appeared. What happened? This just appeared. Look, it says just now. What's going on? Did this happen during the show? There you go. For $2.99. Yeah? You're bonkers if you don't go get it. So definitely go grab it. Do yourself a favor. It's wicked. It's great. You're going to love it. Heaps of fun. And yeah. And hopefully, I think I can say this now. I think there's some really cool stuff coming down the chain from Audiokit Pro in the coming months. Plus, I have it on good authority that Matthew Fetcher is going to come on the show for an interview. And we're going to pick his brain till it bleeds and we're going to pull all the blood and guts out. And we're going to find out what ticks inside this dude's head and all about Audiokit and all about the apps that have come out. And we're going to find out more about this jet-setting legend. So that's going to be cool. Keep your eyes on the channel for that, and it's going to be a good interview. I'm really excited about it. I've wanted to have Matt on the show for a long, long time, and we're going to do it sooner than later. Yeah? Boom. Exactly, Matt. I'm going to be picking at your brain. I told you this show's creepy. All right. As usual, we got good shows coming up. Tomorrow we're looking at Nembrini's bass amp. So good stuff. Bass driver, and 800 episodes a day after that. So come and join us for that. Remember, thanks for joining us today. Hit the like, do the things, and always do the things that make you happy. And remember, mistakes make you better. Don't hang yourself on the mistakes. Embrace them, love them. You'll get better. And as always, we'll all rise together. See you tomorrow. Bye.
We'll all rise together. 'Cause you make me shine better, and we'll all rise together. You make me shine better. And when the night is cold and lonely, we all shine together.